Hey, Patriots fans, it's time to dive deep into everything happening with our team as we get closer to one of the most anticipated matchups of the season. The New England Patriots are heading into a Sunday night showdown that is shaping up to be one of the toughest tests on their schedule so far. And while the excitement is real, there's no hiding from the reality that injuries are casting a shadow over the preparation. We're looking at several key players who could be missing from the lineup, and every single absence changes the way the Patriots approach the game. Starting with Kayvon Chasen, who has been dealing with a knee injury. He did not participate in practice this week, and while there's hope he could be cleared in time, the team is taking it slow. It's the type of cautious approach you expect when you're dealing with someone whose health could make or break a critical game. On the defensive side, safety Jalen Hawkins is another major question mark. He went down with a hamstring injury in the matchup against the Carolina Panthers and didn't return to the field. The expectation is that he won't suit up on Sunday, which could push Kyle Dugger into his first start of the season. Dugger is familiar with stepping up in moments like this, but for a player who has mostly been on the roster bubble, it's a big opportunity to prove he can handle starting responsibilities in prime time. Over on the offensive line, there's another puzzle to solve. Guard Jared Wilson, who missed last week's game due to ankle and knee issues, has only participated in limited portions of practice. Ben Brown stepped in admirably at left guard, but the coaching staff now faces a decision. Do they start Wilson if he's cleared, or stick with Brown, who's already proven he can perform under pressure? The choices here matter more than most fans might realize, because protecting Drake, MAYE, and establishing a strong running game are going to be critical against the kind of defensive front the Buffalo Bills bring. Speaking of which, both of the starting defensive tackles, Milton Williams and Christian Barmore, had limited participation during Wednesday practice. Williams is dealing with a lingering ankle concern, while Barmer's limited reps were part of his usual rotation. Even so, the expectation is that both will be active and ready to contribute when the Patriots take the field. Meanwhile, players like Will Campbell, Marte Mapu, Mike Onwenu, and Galani Tavi, who is working back from a calf injury, all participated fully in practice and are expected to dress for the game. Tavi's return could be especially meaningful for the depth chart, adding more options to the defensive rotation and helping the team maintain its edge against a high-powered offense. This all sets the stage for what is shaping up to be a daunting challenge, facing the Buffalo Bills on their home turf. The Bills are a team that has been incredibly tough to beat at home, with a streak of 14 consecutive wins in that stadium. Mike Frabel has made no secret of the fact that he understands the significance of this matchup. The team knows that Buffalo at home is a completely different challenge, and everyone is preparing mentally and physically for that kind of battle. But this Patriots team feels different from those in previous years. There's a confidence and composure that has started to emerge, a sense that while the Bills are a formidable opponent, these Patriots are capable of competing without fear of getting blown out. Milton Williams even described these games as the kind he thrives on, emphasizing that playing under the lights in prime time brings a unique energy. It's a chance to show the country what this team is now. No longer the 2019 Super Bowl champions led by Tom Brady, not the Bill Belichick and Mac Jones era, and not any of the other versions we've seen over the past few seasons. This is a team with a different culture, different leadership, and a growing belief in its own identity. And then there's Drake Maye, whose growth and performance this season have become one of the most intriguing storylines in the league. Comparisons to Josh Allen are inevitable. Drake has been developing quickly, showing arm talent, mobility, and football IQ that have fans and analysts alike noticing similarities to the MVP-caliber quarterback of the Bills. While Allen might have a slight edge in physicality and raw strength, Maye's decision-making and ability to process defenses have made him a serious contender in his own right. He's beginning to command the offense in a way that keeps defenses guessing, and the offensive line in front of him is learning to adjust to his style of play. Even elite players like Stephon Diggs have commented on seeing the similarities in mindset between Drake Maye and Josh Allen, pointing out the competitiveness, the dogged mentality, and the growth trajectory that can make Maye a star in the league. What's even more compelling is that all of this development is happening with a new offensive coordinator and a revamped coaching staff. The Patriots are building something fresh, a style of offense that capitalizes on MAYE's strengths while challenging him to reach higher levels of consistency. Defensively, the return of Christian Gonzalez adds another dimension. Against the Panthers, Gonzalez played about 70% of the snaps and showed immediately why he's such a vital part of the Patriots strategy. The way he lines up in cat coverage, essentially isolating himself on a wide receiver to control a section of the field, is something that has the potential to cause serious trouble for Josh Allen and the Bills' receivers. Whether it's Keon Coleman, Dalton Kincaid, or Josh Palmer, Gonzalez has to be aware, fast, and precise. The game against Carolina was a strong test, and while the Panthers' quarterback wasn't as elite as Allen, it gave the Patriots confidence that they can execute their defensive schemes effectively. Gonzalez's presence allows New England to apply more man-to-man coverage and create one-on-one matchups that could be decisive on Sunday night. It's not just him, either. The entire defensive unit, along with special teams and coaching adjustments, will need to operate at peak efficiency. Marcus Jones' recent performance as Special Teams Player of the Week is a reminder that impact plays can come from all phases, and the Patriots will need contributions across the board to compete at this level. This week, everything aligns toward a single goal, proving that this version of the Patriots is capable of standing toe-to-toe with one of the AFC's most consistent powerhouses. The storyline is enormous, the stakes are sky-high, and the atmosphere will be electric. Every decision, whether it's who starts at left guard, how long Gonzalez plays, or how MAYE reads the defense, will matter in ways that go beyond the stat sheet. The game is as much about strategy and mental toughness as it is about physical talent, and the Patriots are embracing the challenge with a level of focus that hasn't always been present in recent seasons. Sunday Night Football against the Bills is a true test of character for this team. It's a chance to not only compete, but to announce to the league that the Patriots are evolving, that they are building something meaningful, and that they can take on elite competition head-on. Every yard, every snap, and every play will be scrutinized, and the team knows that this is the perfect opportunity to show growth, resilience, and the potential to make a real statement in the AFC East. As we shift our focus from injuries and preparation to the actual tactical matchups, the spotlight inevitably falls on Drake, MAYE, and his showdown against Josh Allen. This is more than just a quarterback duel. It's a study in contrasting styles and evolving talent. MAYE is still in the early stages of his development, but the way he's adapted to the speed and complexity of the NFL is remarkable. Watching him in practice and on film, you notice the patience and precision he's developing. He doesn't just rely on raw athleticism. He processes defenses quickly, anticipates coverage shifts, and makes adjustments on the fly. Against a team like the Bills, who have one of the league's most dynamic defenses and a quarterback who is constantly moving, making these reads correctly will be critical. Allen's combination of arm strength and mobility makes him a nightmare for any defense. But MAYE has a similar mental toolkit, allowing him to dissect zones, exploit mismatches, and make decisions that can turn a close game into an advantage. There's a confidence growing in him that wasn't there at the start of the season, and it's clear that the offensive line and skill position players are feeding off that energy. The comparison to Allen isn't just superficial. Both quarterbacks share an ability to extend plays with their legs while keeping their eyes downfield, creating opportunities that don't exist in the original design of the play. But where MAYE has shown flashes of brilliance is in his anticipation, throwing into tight windows, reading coverage pre-snap, and adjusting protections. The offensive line in front of him will have to rise to the occasion, especially against the pass rushers the Bills bring. Every gap, every blitz pickup, and every pocket adjustment matters, because Allen has faced similar situations for years and knows how to exploit a line that hesitates. MAYE, even though he's newer to this level, has been performing at a pace that suggests he's ready to meet this challenge head-on. What's even more interesting is how this game could accelerate his development. Playing against a top-tier opponent on national television exposes every strength and every weakness, and MAYE has shown the mental resilience to absorb lessons quickly. On the defensive side, Christian Gonzalez's return to full strength changes the way the Patriots can approach matchups. Against the Panthers, Gonzalez demonstrated his ability to isolate receivers and take away their most dangerous routes. His use of cat coverage, essentially putting him on an island against a single receiver, allows him to control crucial portions of the field and forces quarterbacks to adjust their reads. Against the Bills, this becomes even more significant. Keon Coleman, Dalton Kincaid, and other emerging targets have the potential to create mismatches, but Gonzalez has the awareness, speed, and technique to neutralize those opportunities. This isn't just about coverage skills. It's about communication, anticipation, and mental endurance. Gonzalez has to process the quarterback's tendencies in real time, work with the safeties, and coordinate with the rest of the secondary, all while maintaining his own performance at a high level. His presence allows the Patriots to be more aggressive elsewhere on the field, trusting that he can handle one-on-one scenarios that would otherwise require additional help. The coordination between offense, defense, and special teams becomes crucial in a game like this. Marcus Jones' recent recognition as Special Teams Player of the Week highlights how critical those plays can be. Field position, timely tackles, and coverage units all feed into the team's ability to compete against a high-powered opponent. Every facet of the Patriots has to operate in sync. It's not enough for the offense to execute perfectly if the defense falters, or for special teams to perform without support from the starters. This game is a collective effort, and that collective effort starts with preparation and trust in every unit. The Patriots have shown glimpses of that synergy this season, but Sunday night will be the ultimate test of cohesion and execution under pressure. Looking closer at MAYE versus Allen, there's a mental chess match unfolding that goes beyond raw statistics. Allen is a seasoned professional with years of experience reading complex defenses and reacting instinctively to coverages. MAYE, though newer, is a quick study. His growth is evident in the way he anticipates defensive shifts, manipulates linebackers with subtle drops, and targets receivers at the right moments. Watching his decision-making process, you see the evolution of a quarterback who isn't just playing the game, but thinking the game. The offensive line must hold up against consistent pressure. The receivers must create separation with precise routes, and MAYE must exploit every opportunity to keep the defense off balance. If all these elements click, the Patriots could be in a position to challenge a team that, on paper, appears far superior. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL rumor mill is buzzing louder than ever as whispers emerge that CeeDee Lamb, the star wide receiver, has chosen the New England Patriots as his next destination. Sources close to the situation claim that Lamb is ready to embrace a new chapter in his career, joining a team known for its storied history and recent rebuild under a fresh offensive strategy. While nothing is official yet, the mere suggestion of Lamb donning the Patriots' iconic navy and silver has set fans and analysts alike into a frenzy. What makes this potential move even more tantalizing is the prospect of an immediate connection with quarterback Drake May. Rumors hint at an explosive partnership waiting to ignite in Foxborough, combining Lamb's elite route running and catch radius with May's arm strength and field vision. Experts are speculating that this duo could become one of the most feared combinations in the league, capable of transforming New England's offense into a high-octane unit overnight. Social media has been ablaze with mock-up jerseys, highlight reels, and endless what-if threads imagining Lamb and May connecting for deep touchdowns against division rivals. Insiders suggest that Lamb's decision was influenced not just by the Patriots' history, but also by the opportunity to mentor a promising young quarterback like May, who is eager to make his mark. The thought of New England pairing one of the league's most dynamic receivers with a rising star under center has sparked wild speculation. Could this be the start of a new Patriots dynasty, or at least a statement season that shakes up the AFC? While contract details remain tightly under wraps, industry whispers indicate that negotiations have been smooth, hinting at mutual excitement between player and franchise. As fans await official confirmation, the buzz is palpable. Sports bars, podcasts, and social media timelines are filled with debate over how Lamb's presence would alter the Patriots' offensive schemes, with some analysts even suggesting a shift to a more aggressive, downfield-focused attack. If this rumor proves true, the NFL could be in for one of the most thrilling storylines of the year, a pairing of talent and ambition that might just redefine what it means to play in New England. Until the announcement arrives, the speculation will only grow, fueling dreams of deep playoff runs and highlight reel touchdowns that fans will talk about for seasons. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.